Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Immigration Canada. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about latest express entry draw on November 25th sent 777 PR invitations. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Canada just released the newest express entry draw on November 25th, 2025, issuing 777 invitations to apply for permanent residency under the Provincial Nominee Program. This marks a major shift in selection trends after the introduction of the Immigration Levels Plan 2026 to 2028. The impact is immediately visible in the increased number of provincial nominations, larger draw sizes, and a significantly lower CRS cutoff. This is also the largest PNP-specific express entry round since April 14, 2025, when 825 candidates were invited. With CRS benchmarks dropping and draw sizes rising, the latest round reinforces the government's renewed emphasis on provincial pathways leading into 2026. November 25th Express Entry Draw Key Details. Program: Provincial Nominee Program. Date and time: November 25th, 2025. CRS score cutoff: 699. Invitations issued: 777. Rank required: 777 or above. Tie-breaking rule: September 6, 2025 at 1:16 and 22 seconds Universal Time Coordinated. Because provincial nominations add 600 points to a candidate's core human capital score, applicants with CRS scores as low as 99 qualified in this round. The next express entry draw is expected between November 26th and 27th, with the likelihood of a French or Canadian experience class round. However, another category-based draw remains possible depending on program targets. This aligns with Canada's continued focus on selecting candidates who match provincial labor market priorities. Why this PNP draw matters. The latest round highlights the strong alignment between provinces and the federal government as they work together to meet regional labor shortages. It also follows the release of the 2026 to 2028 Immigration Levels Plan, in which the government increased the PNP quota by 66%, making provincial selection one of the fastest-growing pathways to permanent residency. With this number of invitations increasing and today being one of the largest PNP rounds in 2025, it is an indicator that IRCC is accelerating nomination-based invitations before the calendar year ends. We expect more PNP draws throughout the final weeks of 2025, as these nominations contribute to 2026 admissions. The lower CRS score of 699 also suggests easing competition among provincial nominees, creating a window of opportunity for candidates who secure nominations over the coming months. CRS score distribution in the Express Entry Pool. As of November 25, 2025, the highest concentration remains in the 451 to 500 range, showing that competition continues to stay intense despite multiple category-based and program-specific rounds this year. All PNP Express entry draws in 2025. The November 25th draw continues a steady pattern of program-specific rounds, with IRCC maintaining a regular schedule of PNP invitations even as category-based draws operate in parallel. What's next for express entry candidates? With several more draws expected before the end of 2025, candidates should actively work on strengthening their comprehensive ranking system profiles. The following factors continue to influence selection outcomes. Age plays a major role, with applicants under 30 receiving the highest points. Canadian post-secondary qualifications or advanced degrees can strengthen overall profiles. Higher language scores and IELTS, CELPIP, and TEF remain one of the fastest ways to improve CRS. Foreign and Canadian skilled work experience both contribute to higher rankings. Provincial nominations add 600 CRS points and almost always guarantee an invitation. Applicants with CRS scores in the 99 to 200 range should move quickly to explore provincial opportunities, especially since several provinces are expected to receive increased nomination allocations under the new Levels Plan. Canada's immigration system continues shifting toward a data-driven, regional focus. As IRCC manages targets for 2026 and beyond, PNP-based draws will remain central to the selection strategy over the final weeks of 2025. Stay connected with Immigration News Canada for instant draw alerts, updated predictions, and continuous coverage of Canada's evolving immigration trends. Frequently asked questions. How many candidates were invited in express entry draws in November 2025? A total of 5,991 invitations to apply were issued across 4 draws held in November 2025, covering the Provincial Nominee Program, Canadian Experience Class, and Healthcare category. What was the CRS cutoff for the November 25th PNP draw? The cutoff for this round was 699. Only candidates with scores at or above 699 received invitations. How can candidates increase their CRS scores? Improving language test results, securing additional education or work experience, and obtaining a provincial nomination are the fastest ways to significantly increase CRS rankings. When is the next express entry draw expected? Based on recent patterns, the next draw is expected between November 26th and 27th, likely targeting French-speaking candidates or the Canadian Experience class. That is all for today in this video. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.